Where is crypto going right now in the summer of 2022? Well, today we're going to cover that. If you haven't already subscribed, drop a comment and let me know what you think. Alrighty, so XRP is definitely a hot topic. It's been a hot topic since everything to do with the lawsuit. Well, it's starting to pump up, given the fact that it's actually been rather slow because of everything. It's been a very unstable coin. It's been very non-conventional for people to really buy into it now because they're waiting for the results of this lawsuit. Well, as we're speaking right now, 75 cents is a share of XRP. Moving right now, it is starting to build back up. It's kind of pumping, but at a dangerous level. When we're looking primarily at the double wicks that are kind of formulating right here and now, it tends to show that it can go both ways. Now, while we're speaking about that, it could go up, and of course, if it keeps falling below here and it breaks out of here, if it breaks past support, then of course it's going to continue to drop. But it's a critical moment. As we're looking at the moving averages, it does show that it could continue to rise up or it can crash. So it's a little hard to tell it at this moment. Given the right circumstances, it could move up, but I wouldn't expect anything to move up too drastically. Now, XRP is that coin that is a headache. When we say headache, meaning that it's going to give you a lot of stress. Now, however, the 15th of April, we had a very good pump for XRP. Kind of moving back in, but it kind of started moving back down and kind of giving you that stressful that we just spoke about. Now, given the fact if it does come back up, don't expect to get rich off XRP right yet. To touch 80 cents or even to touch around 85 is a good mark coming up by towards at least minimum the end of summer coming up. Of course, nothing can tell because, well, let's say we don't have a magic globe to see where it's going to go. Going into Ethereum's kind of following along with Bitcoin right now. It does have high potential to kind of rise above as well. It is trading at 3,117 bucks. The moving averages does show it's kind of moving sideways, but the volume altogether is kind of bouncing back and forth. But if it continues to go up, I think we will touch around 3,200 bucks, roughly, probably at the end of May, if we're lucky, right? So I would say $3,400 as we're moving. But right now, it is a dangerous level because right with these double wicks, it does show that it is unstable at the moment. But it could kind of turn around. So there's some uncertainty coming in from Ethereum as well. But it is following Bitcoin, so let's hope Bitcoin does go up and, of course, drag the other coins up instead of down for a change. Luna. Luna is also another coin that has actually been doing pretty well. Just a few days ago, 3 days ago to be exact, actually had a huge pump, which was fantastic. That actually jumped tremendously, and it still looks like it's continuing to rise. Now, when we're looking at this bottom wick, it does show that some people were uncertain about this, but it did actually start to move back in. As far as the buyers kind of buying as it was selling, pretty good. But if we're looking at the moving averages, it is starting to incline, so it does show that Terra Luna will continue to kind of climb at least a little bit. Right now, it's trading at 96 bucks and 67 cents. Pretty good for the fact, but right now it's a horrible time for crypto. There's a lot of uncertainty going on, but potentially I think it will start to correct itself. Let's hope before winter we'll get to 115 bucks. But if it keeps moving, we keep having movements like we did a few days ago, I think we'll at least touch back on that pretty soon. All right, as far as Dot, we haven't spoke about Dot or Polkadot in a while. It looks like it's moving up as well. Um, Potentially, you want to wait a couple of days when you start seeing it kind of move out of this, because it could just completely reverse and just crash back down. That's We're kind of sitting at about $17 for support. To be fair. Now, of course, it's rising. We have those double wicks, which does show uncertainty, so it could kind of reverse back down and start falling. But when we're looking at the moving averages, it's starting to kind of actually go up a tendency a little bit, or a little. So if it continues to this pattern, I think we're going to do pretty good. Now, of course, we still need buying coming in. We don't need uncertainty. So with Polkadot, it's also going to kind of push back onto also falling to other coins. Looking at the market as a total, Bitcoin is trading at 0.80 for the 24-hour period and 2% for the weekly. Not the greatest, but not the worst either. Ethereum is sitting at 0.11% for the weekly and is kind of down by 0.35% for the 24-hour period as well. XRP is up for the week, 3.11% and down by 2% for the day. Solana is at 1.34 for the week and down by 1.21. Terra Luna is up by almost 10, 9.68 for the weekly, and up for the daily by 0.11%. Of course, Cardano has a lot going on. They have a lot of projects jumping in on there, so it can actually start to pump back up, but they fall really let's see. For it to really break a $1.20, it's a very, very hard job for them to do. So let's hope that they do. But it is down for now, 1.59% for the weekly and 0.30 for the daily. AVAX, I love AVAX coin. I truly do. AVAX is down to 1.18 for the day, 1.84. Polkadot is up by 6.31 for the week and 0.41. Definitely keep an eye on this. Actually, it's a good price, 19.28 if you're looking for the top 20 coins. Polkadot, AVAX, and Terra Luna are really hot right now. If we're going about Matic, I'm also very crazy about Matic. $1.43 trading right now, up by 1.25 for the week as well. But I really want to show you this right here. So you have XMR is up by 16% for the weekly, which is great. You're going to find these coins below 30 or above 30 actually going to be the real money makers coming in soon. ApeCoin is also really hot. Of course, there's a lot of hype going into that, so be careful with ApeCoin. But there are a lot of different projects that's kind of going into Ape, which is really jumping in. But 15.71% for the weekly as well. Data Network is also kind of doing okay, not bad, not great, but it also shows potential. But when you kind of look at the charts too, and we'll cover this in future videos, that it could actually start to reverse. So we have to be very, very careful for that as it's reaching this huge mark because it's kind of unstable where it's going. Phantom is down. Phantom is a good gaming coin. It's down, really kind of starting to show some kind of consolidation going on, but 1.75% for the 24-hour period and 2.89 for the weekly. Let's see. EOS is actually doing really good too. You're looking at top pace 46, almost 20% for the weekly, and 7 for the daily, trading at 277. Great. Pancake Swap, a lot of projects are jumping in on it right now, and they're going to continue. So it's also jumping. 16.5 for the weekly, 9 and 67 for the 24-hour period as well. So some big coins are popping off, but a big one I want to point out too is GMT, right? A whopping 46.36% up for the weekly. It's trading at 3.23. So if you're just kind of jumping into crypto, this is a good coin to buy because right now it's pumping up so strong. But again, we need to watch for that. But right now it's doing pretty good. For the daily, it's down 7%. But if you are a day trader and you're just kind of like short term, I think it's pretty great for you as well. To kind of follow along these coins, because these are the coins that's making money right now. If you're buying into them, I mean, of course, everybody knows Bitcoin. Everybody wants to jump into Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? Matic. These coins down here are the ones that typically really have some high output if you follow the market enough. Guys, this is it for today's video. Drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell. Get our latest notifications. We're going to be covering a lot more information. We're going to be showing a lot more. It's going to be a totally different channel. So I look forward to seeing you soon, and be sure to drop a comment and let me know what coins that you want to see in the near future.